Hi. It's Tuesday evening and I've seen 7 clients. So I'm going to pour myself a little glass of wine. Tuesday evening is like most people's Friday evening, because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday I paint, and that is wonderful. Oh. Let me introduce Dudley to you. Hello. Dudley has been a member of our family for the last 14 years. He's deaf and he's blind and he's arthritic. And tragically, he's even losing his sense of smell. Lacking a neocortex, he's unable to reflect upon the difficulties of his aging. And so he lives very mindfully in the present moment. And in that way, I guess, he's a real example to me. You know, at 65 something, I'm happier now than I've ever been. In my 20s, I was full of angst. I was producing the doctorate. And in my 30s, I was producing children. In my 40s, there was a breakdown of a marriage. In my 50s, I immigrated to Britain. In my 60s, I feel good. It gets better, guys. It gets better. Hang in there. So this is my Japanese tea making ceremony adapted to life in modern Britain. It's based on the principles of wabi-sabi, which is a Zen Buddhist concept all about impermanence, incompleteness, and imperfection. A fellow called Rikyu in the 16th century popularized the tea ceremony and brought it to the people. Traditionally, the tea ceremony had been practiced in a very extravagant, flamboyant way. It was seen as the monopoly of the elite, and it was an opportunity to display wealth and status. And Rikyu brought it to the people, for which he paid with his life, because his master asked him to commit harakiri. It's meant to be a very mindful experience, bringing the mind into the present moment. Very much in the same way as Meister Eckhart, Julian of Norwich, St. Augustine way back in the 4th century talked about living in the present moment. So here it is, imperfect, incomplete, and impermanent. So these are my 6 a.m. paintings. This one's called Anxiety, or I might call it Buzz, because it represents the thousands of thoughts that buzz through our heads when we're anxious. find the 6 a.m. process very healing. It's almost as if my body is doing something, my mind can slow down.